3. Welcome to our business presentation. This is the Alpha Super Diamond team, and we have a 10-year project to create 1,000 millionaires through this powerful opportunity that I'm going to share with you guys. So our mission is to create a tribe of young successful entrepreneurs across the globe, connecting them to viable opportunities in the digital economy. Secondly, we are also working to stop guys just from living from paycheck to paycheck. And lastly, we are going to help you build a retirement plan that is very viable, tested and working already for so many guys that we work with. So Abraham Lincoln once said that the best way to predict a future is to actually create it. And we have 3 pillars that our program is anchored on. The first one being financial freedom. The second one is having health freedom. Then lastly is the time freedom. Now, what do you want most out of life? Is it good health? Is it the beautiful cars or machines, the nice Range Rovers and so on? Or is it having maybe a beautiful home in a leafy suburb somewhere? Or is it getting quality education for yourself or your loved ones? Or is it having dream vacations to any destination that you wish to go to? Or is it having lots of money in the bank account or a good cash flow? Now that is for you to answer. Now, how much do you think your dreams are going to cost you? Now I want us to assume that the car that you want to buy will cost you about 7.5 million. The brand new home that you need will also cost you 75 million. Then maybe a few savings here and there and investments would cost you 20 million. Then family vacations annually, that is about 5 million. Then college fund for your children, 10 million. Then 2.5 million for charity donations. Then healthcare and insurance, also another 5 million. Now if you add all this together, it comes to about 125 million. And I want us to go to the second assumption. Now assuming if you continue doing what you do currently and save just 25,000 a month, that is 300,000 each and every year, it is going to take you about 416 years just to accumulate the 125 million that you are working on. Now my big question for you is that can you wait that long? Definitely no, because normal human beings, the expectancy age is quite low, maybe about 70 years of age. And guys, there are people who are making this 125 million within a shorter span of time, just doing a different thing. For instance, we have top government officials who can make this maybe within a few years. I know of businessmen who make this in months or even a few years. I also know of sportsmen, people who make this even within hours. So the question is, which plan do you have to actually get your dreams within the shortest period of time? Now Robert Kiyosaki shares a very powerful concept that I want to share with you guys, and this is the 4 different ways that many people used to produce money. The first one is having a job, that is being an employee. Secondly is owning a job or being self-employed. Then we have the business owners who own a system. Then we have the investors who do their investments. Now let me start with the first two, the employee and the self-employed. Now this caters for 95% of the population, but sadly these guys only control 5% of the wealth that is available worldwide. And then on the other side, we have 5% of the population who are investors and business owners who actually control 95% of wealth. Naturally, I would go to the right side of the quadrant because there are just a few guys who control a lot of money. Now the question is, how can you get yourself to this side? Considering that the right side of the quadrant requires a lot of money for you guys to actually be involved. And during this presentation, I'm going to show you how you can become a business owner just by starting from a very small capital and be able to enjoy the other benefits that the other business owners do enjoy. So this is an example. Now there is this Big Brother Africa or Big Brother Nigeria. that took place back in 2011 and 2018. Now, using their system in 2011, these guys generated 330 million from 11 million people who voted that year. Then in 2018, they generated about 5.1 billion from 170 million people who voted in that program. And this is an example of how a system works. It is just a group of people that utilize the system that you have, and at the end of the day you can be able to make some good money. Now, all that you need is to find a proven system right now that is already working, then get involved in it and use it to generate for yourself some good money. And I'm going to share with you a concept that we call the business of the 21st century, and I'm going to help you to learn how you can make money daily just from the comfort of your home. And you can be able to earn between 3,000 to 48,000 each and every day. And the beauty about this is that you can be involved either part-time or full-time. It all depends on you and your schedule. So the big question again is that, are you ready to learn much more? Now, our company is called Alliance in Motion Global. Now, Alliance in Motion Global started in the year 2006, and these three are our board of directors. The first one is Dr. Eduardo Cabantog. He's a medical doctor and happens to be our CEO and the founder. Then we have John Asprin, who is the Chief Marketing Officer. Then we also have Engineer Francis Miguel, who is the Chief Finance Officer. Now, these three guys are the big powers behind this powerful company. Now, from Philippines, the company has spread to so many countries. As we speak, we already have our headquarters in about 40 countries worldwide. That is a very fast growth, considering we've only been in the market for the last 14 years. And the company has also gotten quite a number of awards because of the excellence that we have exhibited in the past, and I'll just mention a few of them. So we've been mentioned as the top direct selling company in the whole world for the last 4 years consecutively, and we've also appeared in the Guinness Book of Records twice, having had the largest human smiley formation and the largest gathering under just one roof. That was the Philippine Arena. And we've also gotten a number of awards in Asia just for the good performance that the company has exhibited. Now, what benefits do you get by partnering with us? Number one, we have one-time lifetime international membership. That means the moment you join us, your membership will run for the rest of your life, and you can do business in any country that you wish to, so long as we have our offices there. Then number two, you are going to enjoy unique products that it is only our company that distributes them across the world. Then you are also going to have a real-time online personal office to manage your business. I'll share with you this later. Then you will also enjoy transferable business to your generations. That means you can bequeath the business to your next of kin. Then you can also earn from home using your phone. Then we also have daily payments in commissions, and we also have a number of trips to USA, to Europe, to Asia, Dubai, and some parts of Africa. Then the company in the last 14 years has already made about 12,000 self-made millionaires. Now you might be the next. Just be attentive on what I'm going to share next and get to understand how you can get yourself to this level. Now, there's a verse that I really love reading, and this is John, 3 John, chapter 1, verse 2. And the verse says that, "Beloved one, I pray that in all things you continue to prosper and enjoy good health, just as you are now prospering." Now, what this simply means is that life is not all about making a lot of money or accumulating a lot of wealth. Actually, the biggest asset that human beings enjoy is good health. And in as much as we are going to talk about money, our opportunity also gives you the chance to enjoy good health through the wonderful products that we have. And these are nutritional supplements, and according to World Health Organization, for someone to be healthy, you need to consume what we call antioxidants, which will help to fight the free radicals that are the robust to immunity of our body. And the World Health Organization says that for you to get these antioxidants, you need 5 different fruits, 5 different vegetables each and every day, which I believe most people don't adhere to. And secondly, they recommend, if you can't do this, you can equally consume the food supplements. That is now what we have. And I want to introduce you to our unique products that we get from 3 powerful companies. That is Nature's Way in the USA. We have Wada Global that focuses on fitness, weight loss, weight gain. Then we also have DSM in Europe, which gives us the heart related products. So these are the supplements that we have, quite a number of them. Probably we'll give you a brochure or our website later where you can read more about the products. But basically these supplements focus more on preventive measures. So they are going to prevent you from some of the lifestyle diseases. For instance, the C24/7 and Complete Phyto Energizer. These ones have all the nutrients that you need, from the vitamins, amino acids, the fatty acids, some of the green foods that our body really needs. And the moment you take them, the immunity of your body is boosted. Therefore you can easily fight some of the lifestyle diseases that affect us. Then second category that we have are the heart related products. We have Choleduz and the Vidamax. Now Choleduz is a cholesterol reducer. It helps you fight bad cholesterol. Then Vidamax will help you to clear the blood clots within your blood arteries. So somebody who is having blood pressure, heart diseases and so on, we recommend these two for them. Then we also have beverages. We have Leven alkaline coffee. We also have alkaline chocolate drink. We call it My Choco. And these two also have some health benefits because they are fortified by what we call Complete Phyto Energizer, which also boosts immunity, thereby helping you to fight so many diseases. Then we have anti-aging products. That is the Restolife. Restolife will make you look younger, stronger, and also prevents aging diseases, Alzheimer disease. We have cancer, diabetes, and so on. Then we also have the weight management product, the BAN, Body Under Right Nutrition, which comes from Wada. So those guys who are struggling with excess weight, you can use this to manage your weight. Then we have personal care products. We have the toothpaste, we have the feminine and the masculine wash for the genital areas. I use it also to keep yourself fresh all day long. Then we have one for kids. Our kids also need to have strong immunity to help them fight some of these very common diseases. And we have kiddie gummies for them. It is very sweet. Kids love it. Share with your kids. They are really going to give you powerful feedback. So on the next slide, I'm going to share with you a few of the diseases that these products can actually help reverse. For instance, the first 10, diabetes, hypertension, cancer and tumor formation, stroke, anemia, rheumatoid arthritis, migraine, beriberi, bronchitis, liver cirrhosis. These are very common. So if you know anyone who is sick of this or any other disease on the list, share with them the C24/7. It might help them in one way or the other. Then this one, it comes from Nature's Way, definitely. So you can even do more research on our partner companies, see how legitimate they are. And there's a reason why they picked us to be their distributor worldwide. Now, how do you get to become a member of this company? How do you get started in case you really want to join us like today? Now, the first way you can join is by acquiring your first package, which comes at only 23,000 Kenya shillings. So what this means is that by just having 23,000, you can already become a business owner. And this one here is the global package, that box. Now it contains products within it, and you'll also get what we call the user ID, the yellow code. So the yellow code is what we use for the registration. So this is a case scenario of one account. Now you can decide to go for more. You can go for 3 accounts, or what we call the entrepreneurs package. Now 3 accounts comes with 3 different global packages and also 3 different codes for registration. So here you'll have 3 accounts on your name. And then lastly, we have the 7 accounts. Now with 7 accounts, you get 7 different global packages. You also get 7 different codes to register your 7 different accounts. And guys, if you are to ask me, the best to pick out of the 3, these accounts are just like your shop. So if you're going to go for more accounts, at the end of the day, you are also going to make more money. So if you get a chance to join, go for as many accounts as you can afford. 7 is always the best, but it also depends on your pocket. Now, after becoming a member, you are going to be exposed to 7 different ways of earning, and that is the second area of interest that I really want us to focus on. How are you going to make money out of these products that I've already shared with you and out of this business? So I'm going to take you through them one by one, from number 1 up to number 6. So let's start. Now, once you join, you get your first global package. The products that are within it, you can go ahead and sell them. And the minimum profit you can make out of that global package is about 9,000. That means you are going to get a return of about 32,000. So your 23,000 is back plus another profit of 9,000. Now in case the first package of products that you ordered are over, you can come back to the company and do what we call a reorder. So a reorder is whereby you buy a single product. So the price list will be available to you immediately after joining, and even how to prescribe these products. Don't worry about that. And the other things that are of importance are the different points that you get out of each product that you buy. So this one you'll get it. Now assuming that your first package is over, so you come for this product C24/7. So C24/7 has 2 prices. The first one is called the distributor's price. This is the price that you get as a member. So it is always discounted, about 30 to 35% discount. Then we have a second price that we call suggested retail price. This is the price for the customer outside there. So that is the minimum you can sell it. Sorry, it should be 3,800. Now, the difference between the two becomes your profit. So this 950, you are the one to have it. The company should not see it at all. It should only pass through your pocket or your bank account. Now if each box will give you a minimum profit of 950, then it means you can really make some good money. And one thing I love about this way of earning is that we don't have quotas. There are no targets that we give you. It is upon you to do the best that you can to make the amount of sales that you wish to make. Now if you are to sell 10 boxes of this product a week, the minimum profit you can make is 9,500 Kenya shillings, or even more, because I've seen people who sell these at 5,000, 4,000, even 6,000. So you're the one to determine how much profit you make, depending on the retail price that you're going to set for your customer. If you manage to sell 100 of them a month, you already have 95,000. That is money that most people don't earn outside there. Then secondly, we have what we call the direct sponsoring bonus. And the first way of earning was majorly on retailing or selling. Now as a member, you are also allowed to build a sales team below you, or you are allowed to refer other people to also become distributors of the company. And when you refer someone, they join your sales force. And anytime you refer someone, you are going to earn 1,100 for that particular referral. By referral, I mean somebody who is going to join the business as one of your partners. Now, assuming you can refer like 100 people, you've already made 110,000. And some of us, we have so many friends. Now, if you feel maybe you cannot get people to join you, that is one big lie you are telling yourself. Because look at your phone book. Any normal human being has between 150 to 250 contacts. If you can't get, let's say, 10 people who are willing to do business with you, then probably you have wrong friends. And I believe each and every day we do referral business. We refer people to salons, we refer people to boutiques, we refer people to go buy watches, specs, and all this. So it is something we are already used to. So in this scenario, you'll be referring people to use a product that you've already used and you actually loved it. You'll be referring people to become part of a business that you've already done, you're already making money, and you are enjoying out of it. So it is not something that is quite difficult. Now, as you refer these people, the system that we have is a binary system, contrary to other MLMs which have the matrix. So binary only accepts 2 people below you. So the good news is that even by just introducing 2, you can already be successful in our company. Now in other companies, when you join, they tell you bring the entire village where you come from or all the people that you know for you to be successful. Now in our case, we only require you to introduce 2 guys. Now if you have a third person apart from the first 2, you are going to do what we call a spillover. So a spillover is whereby you put your third person either below the first person you introduced, Anita, or below Bruno. Now whenever you give the spillover, you're already supporting one of your 2 guys. So you'll also be helping them to achieve success faster. Then the third way of earning is the match sale bonus or the matching bonus, which is an amount of 3,000. So this one is actually one of the best ways of earning because it employs what we call leverage in it. Leverage is what will make you rich basically. So I want to take you through to know how you can actually enjoy this. So let's look at the 1 account scenario. Now after joining and you introduce 2 people, one on the left, one on the right, you are going to make 2,200 in that manner. Now the third way of earning comes in and we call it a match sale bonus. Match sale simply means there is a sale on the left, there is a sale on the right, and the 2 of them are matching to give you 3,000 Kenya shillings. So you'll be awarded that, and in total you make 2,200 DRB. Then we have 3,000 the matching sale bonus. So in total that is 5,200. Now assuming the first person you brought on board, that is Anita, also introduces 2 people, she is going to make 5,200 like you did previously. Now if Bruno did the same thing, introduces his 2 people, is also going to make 5,200 just like you did in your level 1. Now what about you? Probably you don't know the 2 guys Anita introduced, you don't know the 2 guys Bruno introduced, but just by having some 2 people who joined on the left and another 2 people who joined on the right, you're already going to make an amount of 6,000 in that level. And it doesn't stop there. If these 4 are to introduce 2 each in that manner, the 4 are still part of the organization, and through leverage you are still going to earn 3,000, 3,000, another one, and another one. So in total 12,000, and this continues all the way up to infinity. Now the order in which these guys are joining your team does not matter. Some of them are going to do a regular pattern like on the left, some will do a linear zigzag, and you are still going to match. So long as there is one on the left, one on the right, the pairing keeps on coming. Now with 1 account we have a limit, and the potential for this is you can earn up to 48,000 Kenya shillings in 1 day, and that is 1.4 million in 1 month. That is already good money, but if you feel this is a little for you, just like I felt some time back, you can go for the entrepreneurs package, which is 3 accounts. Now the beauty of 3 accounts is that the same day you join, before you introduce anyone on board, just by having your own accounts, you shall have made 5,200 just from your accounts. Now in this scenario you need 4 people, 2 of them under account 2, and account 2 will make 5,200, then 2 of them under account 3, which will also make 5,200. So then the first account from the first 4 guys that you introduce, it will make 6,000. If you add all this, it's already at 21,600. That is faster than the first account, almost 4 times. And if these guys were to introduce 2 more each in that order, how much are you going to earn? Now the second account is going to earn you The second account is going to earn you 6,000. The third account is going to earn you 6,000. You can see the green ones. Then the first account is going to earn you 12,000. And if you add all these in total, it's almost 66,400. You can do the math later. Now with this, the potential is even much higher, because now we are having 3 accounts. Each of them has a potential of 48,000. So in total, that is 144,000 each and every day, which comes to about 4.3 million in a month. There are people who are already making this, and this also works 100%. Lastly, we have the 7 accounts. Now with 7 accounts, once you open them, this is how you are going to earn. The same moment, you should be able to make 21,600, just like you can see, before you introduce any other person below you. And with 7 accounts now, you are going to need 8 people below you, 2 under each account, 2 under each account. And the moment you bring in these guys, all the accounts at the bottom, that is account 4, 5, 6, 7, is going to make you 5,200 each. That is a total of 20,800. Then the middle ones in green will make you 6,000, 6,000, that is 12. And the first one also makes you another 12,000 in that order. And just in your first level, if you do the computation of all these earnings, you'll realize that you've made 66,400 in level 1. That is 13 times more than what the 1 account guy did, and 3 times more than what the guy with the 3 accounts did. Now with 7 accounts, the potential is much bigger. 48,000 times 7, 336,000 a day. Then we have 10 million in a month. And the good news is that there are people who also do this currently. Then we have the other 4 ways of earning. Now guys, I won't concentrate so much on this, because this one does not require your input. This one is what now we call the passive income. It comes even without your effort. Now all these depend on the work that your team is going to do. That is why when somebody joins us, we don't leave you to just survive. We are going to support you. We are going to hold you by the hand, show you how to do the business, because even us, we still need to make money from this. And even you, after joining, ensure anyone who joins your team, you support them to your level best, so that they can also be able to grow their business, so that one day you can be able to earn the unilevel bonus, which depends on reorders basically, and you'll be paid a certain percentage of what we call commissional points out of the reorders that these guys make. Then we have stair-step points, which depends on the ranks. So we have silver executive, gold executive, global ambassador, ruby, GA. Then lastly we have diamond GA. I will share much more about this later with you on how the ranks work. We didn't want to make it complicated at this point. Then royalty bonus is only for global ambassadors who already have other global ambassadors in their team. I will also share much more how this works. Then lastly is global profit sharing. This is determined by the BOD only. Now after making your money, we get paid through 2 banks, either Stanbic or EcoBank. So once you join, ensure you create an account, bring it to the head office at 680 Hotel in Nairobi, or Daima Towers in Eldoret through your sponsor or the person who showed you this business, and will help you to link the accounts, so that anytime you want your money, you can easily withdraw and receive the money in the bank. Then we have the travel incentives. I told you about the trip. So if you also want to enjoy traveling around the world, and for free, you don't pay anything, by the way, all expenses are paid by the company, you can be able to enjoy this. That was the Philippine trip promo. Then we also had the US trip promotion. So there are qualifications to be met. Then these were the delegates back in 2018. Fortunately, I happen to have been one of them. I managed to travel to the Philippines, and enjoyed a 2-week vacation, everything fully paid for by the company. Then we also have leadership conferences and team building that we always conduct each and every year. Like this year, this was 2018 again, we were at Windsor Hotel and Golf Club, and you can see we had so many guys who attended that, and we also built guys in terms of leadership. Then we had our Thanksgiving at Pride Inn Hotel. You can see quite a good number of people were there. Then we also had recognition rally. So this company really recognizes effort, and you can see all our board of directors. Dr. Ed here, we have Engineer Francis Miguel and Mr. John Asprin. Then we had our 3 top earners. That was Ms. Damian, Mr. Stanley Njenga, and Mr. Moses Adika that year. Then we also had car achievers who are recognized, and you can look at some of the logos of those cars. Very nice cars: Mitsubishi, Mercedes, BMW, Subaru, Audi. Now these were some of the car achievers that particular year, the guys who bought their first cars out of some of the profits they made in this opportunity. Then we also had people we call the Millionaires Club members, quite a good number of them. By this time, the company had only been here for 2 years, but already we had so many guys who had already made above 3 million. For you to be in the Millionaires Circle, you need to have made 3 million and above. And if these guys did it, guys, you can also do it. Then once you join, we have some of the support system that we give you. So we have an automated business support. We have a questionnaire system, radio adverts, video tools to help you do the talking, like this one I've just recorded. Then we have home launch to help you reach your friends and so on. Then we also have a spillover system to help you in the recruitment and so on. Then maybe lastly, as we finish, I want you to look back 2015, because some of the people I meet, they tell me money is the problem. Now look back in 2015. My question is, did you have 23,000, 69,000, or 161,000? Now most of us will tell me no, and I want you to flash back 5 years before, 2010. Did you have the 23,000, 69, or 161,000? Now some people will still tell me no. Right now we are in 2020, and some of us are still saying they don't have the 23,000. It is still a problem. Now my question is, if you do nothing different, what is going to be the situation in 2025? You might still not have the money, and that is a span of about 15 years. And guys, my advice for you is that do something to raise the money. And money is always a product of ideas. So if you can find an idea to raise the money, automatically you are going to be part of us. So do something, raise yourself the money, get yourself the account, and let us support you to grow your business. Then lastly, as we finish, there's a quote that I love sharing with people, and this comes from Randy Gage, one of the billionaires in the US. And Randy Gage is saying, stop taking financial advice from broke people. And I know after listening to this video, some of you will go and probably consult a friend of yours who is very broke. You can guess the answer. They are going to discourage you. They are going to bring you down. They are going to ensure you don't start your own business, because they are very sure that you might as well be very successful and leave them to be broke for the rest of their life. So seek the right advice. The person who is sharing this video with you is one of the best people to consult with in case you have any question, because I believe if you want to be, let's say, a dentist, there's no way you can go and consult a carpenter on how to become a dentist. So ask the right people the right questions, get the right answers, and above all, make the best decision that you can make. Otherwise, I want to welcome you to one of the best and the most powerful teams, that is the Alpha Super Diamond team. As one of the leaders in this team, I want to assure you that you are joining one of the best team, and with the support we are going to give you, nothing is going to come in between you and the success that you're yearning for. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching the video. Welcome to our powerful team. Karibu sana.